What's up YouTube? Spook Show Lucky here. Thank you for watching my channel. Every couple months I like to try to keep things fresh, and I've collected new items. Maybe you haven't been here before, maybe you haven't seen my collection, so I'm going to take you around my horror room to show you some of the things that I've collected, maybe tell you a little story on them and how I obtained them or where to get some of these items. So if you have any questions about anything in my personal collection, please drop it below in the comments. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. Alright, let's get started. So here we are. Due to size, I had to set my collection up into the dining room, but these are some of the items that I have. This Hannibal, actually, it's an animatronic prop. I got him from a Facebook Marketplace thing. He was broken, didn't work, whatever. Gave him like $20, I believe. I really enjoy collecting these NECA figures here. There's Ghostface and Evil Dead 2, the Ash. I've got some more of those coming. A fellow collector of mine and a personal friend, Daniel, had to move, so he was getting out of some of his collection. He was big into Creepshow, so I, of course, bought all of his Creepshow items that he had, which I love Creepshow as well, so it was a win-win. And I actually obtained these display cases from him also. Sorry about the glare here, guys. Let's see. As you can see, I have quite a few masks, and I really enjoy collecting those. My lunch boxes. That's a great Pennywise. And there's Jordy Verrill, Sam, some Leatherface stuff. My lunch boxes I really enjoy collecting. I need to get a few more to fill that space out the rest of the way. I have a few signed items here. My Gremlins. Up top here, we have Linda. And these paintings are actually pretty cool. They're from an artist, I can't remember the guy's name off the top of my head. Initials are CRB, but this is 5 of 10. A nice Pan's Labyrinth print. So he doesn't make very many of these. He signs the back. They're really neat. I acquired those from my buddy Daniel that got out of the collection. Got some Devil's Rejects. And then I'm going to get to the Blu-rays and videos here in a second. Of course, everybody had to get the Mad Balls. I've got all 6 of those. Some House of a Thousand Corpses stuff. Ash vs. the Evil Dead toys and figures. These are Ruby's candy bowl holders. Those were pretty cool. Got those at FYE. My Sideshow collectibles. I did a video on some of my Sideshow collectibles. This is one of my favorite things to collect. I really enjoy these just due to the detail, the size, and how well they display in your horror room. They just look really good. I actually just ordered a bunch of these too, as well as some more NECA Ultimates, and I think I got about 4 more NECA Ultimates coming, but here's what I have so far. And I like these because the boxes and the actual figures inside of the NECA Ultimates look fantastic, but I don't take them out of the boxes, so it's really hard for me to display these in a good way. So I kind of just stack them there and let you see what you get. The horror series from Reaction. So I've got most of those. Taxi Driver's just a random one. Somebody gave it to me, so I decided to hang it. And then I have some albums. I have more albums as well that I haven't framed yet. And our Freddy. That's the Dream Warriors. Big statue. Unopened, obviously. Creature, and like I said, I'm going to come back on the Blu-rays and talk a little bit about those. Over here on this side of the room, we have some of our Jason stuff, more Leatherface. One of my favorite things in my whole room is my signed Leatherface Gunnar Hansen photo. Leatherface is my favorite horror character. I've done a video and talked about that a little bit, but he just is. He's the most realistic to me. He's the one I like the best. And the chainsaw is the scariest to me, so I really take pride in my collection of Leatherface. And then we have Chucky and his bride. This Halloween snow globe is really cool. If you can see that, very expensive piece there. That one piece is pretty high dollar. And here is Friday the 13th. This is a signed comic book, and it's signed by Kane Hodder, Adrian King, and Tom Savini. So I really like that. And this actual Devil's Reject dual pack toy is signed by Sid. It's got his signature there. I've got a little Rob Zombie statue with the mask there. Some books. Of course, you gotta have the books. And then a bunch of Nightmare on Elm Street Freddy toys. I love this Friday the 13th. This is actually the NECA 2015 convention exclusive. We have Pam and small Jason Voorhees. Some more Freddy toys. And this is kind of my little Freddy shelf. I've got the glove, the nightstand, and this is actually real metal, not one of the cheap plastic gloves. This bust right here came from Fear the Dark Studios. He does great work. I think I only paid $195 for this piece, and that's brand new. Him making it, sending them out. Looks fantastic. Great display piece. I put the hat and the sweater on him, and that was all I had to do. So I really enjoyed that. I was actually getting ready to make some mask stands yesterday, so I went to the hardware store, or actually a hobby store, and it was Michael's, and I ran across this piece, which I thought was pretty neat. It was the Christine model car, so I went ahead and picked that up. Look how cool that is. So I don't know if that's anything you might be interested in or thought about, but hey, if you're there at one of those stores like Michael or Hobby Lobby or whatever, they probably have it. It's a cool little piece to pick up. I've got some more comics, and this is my signed Robert Englund Freddy glove. This is God, Sweet Dreams, certificate of authenticity. I still have to get a shadow box or something to hang that up in. And then parts of my biggest collection, some more Sideshow, and then my busts and Funko Pops. So I'm working on, I was working on building stands for these last night, and also trying to clothe them. So I'm still working on the clothes. And a lot of these are Night Owl and Creation X. And these all look just fantastic. Lots of detail. Then I've got my Funko Pop collection. And I've got the regular Pops and the minis. I'm missing a couple here and there. But I'm working on finishing out the collection. And I try to get as many variants of every one that I could. Some chases. And these were just really fun to go and hunt and collect. It kind of sucks because they haven't been doing them a lot lately. But, I really enjoyed going out and collecting them. And that's about it, This is one side of the room here, and you can see the items that I have. And then going around the other side of the room, kind of see everything else. To my Blu-rays, as always, if you're a horror, Blu-ray or DVD collector, you really try to go for Scream Factory or Shout Factory or Arrow Blu-ray releases, things like that. So I've tried to build up on my collection. I've converted a lot of these, and I really get into the steel books. So like Bone Tomahawk, if you haven't seen this, is an amazing movie. It's the steel book of it. I have tons of steel books. That's Christine's steel book. These are the ones that I go after the most when I can find them. And I can go to Best Buy or sometimes online, but also FYE. That's about the closest stores we have. See, I got the Hellraiser Scarlet box, the Phantasm big box there. This is another steelbook I just picked up. I actually watched this last night, the Jigsaw movie. I don't really want to do a review on it, but it was decent. So if you're into the Jigsaw or the Saw series, then that's definitely one to pick back up on. The Arrow Creep Shows. Dawn of the Dead. This is actually signed by Tom Savini, so that was pretty cool. And then this is probably my most expensive Blu-ray set that I have. And that's the Friday the 13th complete collection. So that one's pretty neat. Glad I got it. And then that's about it. I've got a bunch of big box sets and different things. Pretty much everything I could think of on Arrow or Blu-ray I tried to go and get and try to make happen. So I've got another one over here. I was pretty excited to get. Yeah, it was the Cannibal Holocaust. This was pretty cool. Good movie. And it was really cool because I guess the craziness surrounding the movie with the whole, judge calling him back into court to prove that he didn't actually murder the people when he was filming it. So guys, that's about it as far as my collection goes and what I have. 1 second, I'll get this turned around and we will wrap this video up. Alright guys, so as you can see, I do have a pretty large collection. So I didn't spend too much time on any one particular item. If there's something that I passed over and didn't necessarily talk about that you want me to do a video on, please leave that in the comments. I'll be more than happy to post a video. I do have some new items about to come in that I'm going to try to do videos on. Like I said, this was just to kind of show the updated collection that I've had so far. A lot of collectors and a lot of people with these horror channels, they will continue to post one thing at a time, but won't really go back into their whole collection and show you, which I would like to see happen. So guys, I challenge you out there, if you're making YouTube videos and doing horror stuff, show your whole collection off once every couple months, because you obviously don't do a video on every single thing you do. So I'd be interested to see, and I hope that you're interested to see our collection expand. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.